if you would own a nice old Hofner guitar like this, hanging on your wall, you would probably play it a lot, and so would I. It is an old guitar, so eventually frets wear off, and the customer decided to bring it in and have it refretted. As I will show you, this is how he got it back. And as you can see, we don't know why, but the repair person decided to saw through the whole binding and replace the frets that way. And for us, this is a sort of a crime against craftsmanship. This is not the way you do things. Furthermore, after the frets were put in, it seems that the neck wasn't leveled after that, so you get dead notes like this. That's not playable. So what I'm going to do with this guitar, I'm going to actually level it. If it were up to me, I would take the frets out and replace the binding and then have a proper job, but that was a bit too costly for this customer, so that's no problem. I'm going to level it properly, and then the customer will have a very nice guitar back, playable. The second one is this. If you look a bit closer, the frets look really nice. They could use a little buffing, but that's okay. But when you come to here, there's a whole different story going on. Someone decided to do this himself or herself, I don't know. And the result is awful. So with this guitar, I'm going to replace these 3 frets because I've got the exact same measurements of the rest, and the rest are good. And then I'm going to properly level the guitar, and then this guitar will be good to go as well. So I will show you the results afterwards. Problem solved. Very good playable guitar. Also the Les Paul model. I repaired the fingerboard, put in some new frets, leveled the whole fingerboard. I will put some new strings on and give it a proper setup, and then this one's good to go as well. I didn't film the whole process because you can see that in the video of we made in September. Check it out on the YouTube channel. What would you may be able to do to avoid these kind of mishaps? Well, before you bring in a guitar to a repair person or a shop or a luthier, you can check out online what's the reputation of these shops. If you bring in a guitar in a music store, you can ask if you can talk to the repair person in person, because that will create a little bit more trust, and it becomes more personal that way, so you know what he or she is actually going to do. And if things go wrong, there's a thing called warranty. Even with a setup and maintenance job, you get a good warranty with at our shop. We do 500 plus setup jobs in a year, and there are 3 persons repairing, Ferdinand, Daan and me. We're not machines. Most of what we're doing is with our hands. We can't always get it right, so we depend on you to come back and say, hey, could you do this a little bit different, or I expected this, or whatever. We try to write down how you play, how do you use a pick, how soft or hard is that pick, all kinds of stuff, what kind of music do you play, but still it's possible that we don't get it right on the first time. So, and I know it's not easy to go back with your guitar. You think maybe the guy is going to be mad at me, but believe me, every luthier who respects himself will not be mad at you. He will gladly give you and himself the opportunity to do things better, because that's what we do. So maybe I hope you could use these tricks or whatever. If not, you have to watch next week. There's no way around it. Bye.